Hey, Blue Table fans.
Louder.
Hey, Blue Table fans. Me and Josh are about to play Infinity Batrep. We're going to go over the armies real quick. I am playing Aleph, the assault subsection. Up front in the bright yellow is Phoenix. I've got 2 Myrmidons, a Thorkite, and Ajax is hanging out in the back.
And that was the order.
Yes.
Right? There's Phoenix, Myrmidon 1, Myrmidon 2, Thorkite, and Ajax. Oh, I don't know how you really pronounce it. I'm just saying. Sweet. Hey, BTP fans, Josh Hernandez here, and this is what Josh Romanek is gonna be. By the way, Josh did not. We're gonna play ourselves apparently. That was stupid. I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, Josh against Josh. Here we go. This is not a military order army. This is a Neo-Terran Capitoline army. But I don't have Fusilier, so I'm standing in these order sergeants. So what I have is 1, 2, 3, 4 order sergeants, and this guy is going to be order sergeant with HMG. Then I have 2 Auxilia with Oxbots, and then I have an Aquila Guard with HMG. So there we go. 150 points aside. And here's a board. This is what we're going to play in. Kind of an industrial themed board with lots of cover. Yeah, this is going to be a good game. Look at all this cover. This is good. Alright. We'll be in a second. Alright, hey BTP fans. So we're going to roll off right now for just initiative and whatnot. So here we go. There's my roll. Rolled a 19 and he rolled a 4. I'm a failure and I'm pretty sure he succeeded. Did you succeed or not?
I hope I have.
Okay, great. So what are you going to choose? To control initiative or deployment?
I will control deployment.
Okay, I will control initiative. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Josh and Josh. We've deployed. So Josh Romanek controlled deployment, and he chose the side right here. So then he gave me that side and asked me to deploy first. So I did. I deployed an Auxilia with his Oxbot, another Auxilia with his Oxbot, and then a regular Fusilier, another one, another one, another one, and an HMG Fusilier, and this guy's a link leader. So you have this cluster of guys right here, a link team and 2 Auxilias with G-synchronized heavy flamer bots. Then Josh deployed his guys. He deployed Phoenix in the commanding view with his 2 Myrmidon link team buddies in this corner. Then he put Ajax right in the middle of the board. Here you can see the board now. And then he put the Thorkite, however you say him, in the right flank. And by the way, that happened after I put down my one model I was keeping back, which was my Aquila Guard with HMG. And so there we go. That is the board. Now we're going to go to turn 1, which will be mine. Alright, so here is first turn falls to me. I controlled order sequence and I chose to go first. And so I'm going to use one order. I'm going to use these tokens, which by the way, these tokens, I don't know if you can see them, but those are tokens designed by Greenman Designs. We really like Greenman Designs and they make some cool stuff, so if you want to have some tokens, there we go. Alright, so first, yeah, there's some Tyranid ones. There's my first order. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot my Aquila Guard's HMG to that Myrmidon, which I started within line of sight. So you can actually come down and see this guy's arm and helm right there.
Okay, and are we both going to get cover or neither cover?
Well, I'm just shooting this guy. So that's my first. By the way, this is my first short skill. So, Josh, what is your reaction?
Oh, do we not know if we get cover until?
Yeah, we decide that later.
Okay.
Decide that later.
Okay.
You won't. The answer is you won't because you're not in base-to-base contact with anything.
Okay.
And because if I was shooting you in this direction and you're in base-to-base contact with this piece of terrain, then yes, you could claim cover. But since it's this direction and you have no base-to-base contact with any cover, then you don't get cover.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm going to shoot back.
You're going to shoot back. Perfect. All right, so let's do that. Okay, so we're shooting right now. The distance from center of the model to center of the model, which is the way we measure things, is 25 inches, which means that an HMG is a +3 range, and a combi rifle is a -6 range. He normally has ODD, which is a -6 to the shot, but he has an MSV3, which negates all that. So, he has a ballistic skill of... shoot, I should look this up. Okay, so the Acula Guard has ballistic skill 15, so he's going to hit on 18s.
I am ballistic skill 12 on a Myrmidon, so I am at -6 for long range.
And no cover because he's not in base-to-base contact with cover this way.
So I'm going to need 6s.
6s, here we go. 3 successes.
Okay, I got 0.
Okay, yeah, because these both are in infinity. You need to roll equal to or below the target number. And if this was a 6, for example, he would have criticaled, and I would have been able to do nothing about it. But I was lucky, and this was just one die off. And anyway, so now he's going to take 3 armor saves.
Okay. Alright, so Myrmidon is armor 2, heavy machine gun is damage 15, so on my 3 saves I need to get a 14 or higher.
Alright, so we have a 15, wow, a 14, what? A 2, there we go. There we go, that was good.
And I don't have a medic, so he is dead.
Okay, now no medic in this side, so he's basically done, which means that this link team is broken. So he needs to bring Ajax over here if he hopes to do anything. Is Ajax in Myrmidon?
He's linkable, I'm just Myrmidon.
I guess we'll find out in a second.
Okay, so Ajax does have linkable, he can link with any Myrmidons. He doesn't have ODD though, so he has some different rules from regular Myrmidons, but he can still link.
Great. Alright, we are back, and we're actually on order 5. Let's do a recap of what happened between. So, that's what happened, right? Okay, he's actually right here, but I'm going to put him a little bit further that way. Alright, so, okay, so this Auxilia and Oxbot were actually way back over here. So I moved them between these crates using 3 different orders. Now, on the 3rd order, I didn't actually move as far as they could because I don't want to expose them on the 2nd short skill of the order, because then I couldn't respond. I just have to take the fire. So I sacrificed the 2nd short skill of the order in order to do what I'm going to do right now, which will be hopefully devastating. We'll see. So
show how dangerously close they are
yes.
to my Thorkite
Yeah.
and to Ajax, which is over here, just looking on the other side of this box.
Yeah, so this terrain was actually set up in a way so that this whole area is a big old blind spot for basically both the armies. So here we go. Here's my 5th order. There he is. I'm going to grab my... Oh, by the way, BTP makes these short, these quick measures that has 6 inches, 4 inches, 2 inches, and 1 inch. And they're just... And they have a cool... this is my favorite. It says, never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake. And that was Napoleon Bonaparte.
That's funny.
I know, right? That's my favorite. But anyways, they have 4 different quotes, and they're really handy. That's how I got these guys up here. Now check it out. The Oxbot has movement 6. So all the way over there. Whoops, I just moved this a little bit. Alright, and then this guy is going to peek just around the corner right there. And that was my first short skill. What is your reaction?
Okay. And this is a flame bot, right?
It is a flame template, yes. And you can likely guess that I'm going to shoot next. But, so what is going to be your reaction?
Okay, and I get to react on both, correct?
Yes, because Ajax gets to react to this guy. He gets to react to either one of these two, but only one.
Okay. He will react... Ajax will react to the little bot. He will shoot, and the Thorkite is going to use his chain gun and try and shoot the guy hiding over here.
Alright, template war. Okay. Okay, we're going to do some calculations and we'll be right back. Alright, so here we go. This is a hairy situation. I had no idea that this guy had a chain rifle. So he's going to lay down this large teardrop template and he just hits him. There's no rolling. I was hoping to use my superior burst of 3 to his 1 to hopefully win the roll-off, but oh well. There you go. So he just lays this chain rifle. He will get cover to his the +3 cover bonus to his armor save, but so will he if I get to shoot him, and he will with his combi rifle. He has a ballistic skill of 11, and it's +3 range because they're at 7 inches, -3 for cover. And so I'm going to be needing 11s or less to hit him. Then the Oxbot lays down the flamer and hits both these models. And so that's a heavy flamer, so that's going to be a strength 14 fire ammunition weapon damage. And they just have to take it. And Ajax here has ballistic skill 13. He has a combi rifle. We're at 9 inches. He shot at the Oxbot. He has dual combi rifles, which gives him a +1 burst, but only to his active turn, not in his reactive turn, sadly. So right now he's only going to have 1 shot to hit this Oxbot, and he could actually target him at any point. It'd be 9 inches no matter what, but he would have probably hit him when he was not in cover, which would be to his advantage. Okay, so now we're going to start rolling dice.
Okay, so this is going to be the roll for Ajax.
16 or less.
18.
18.
Nope, it's a miss.
But here's the roll for the combi rifle. 3 shots and 11 or less. There's 1 and 2. I rolled a 6, an 18, which failed, and a 1.
Okay.
So he'll take 2 armor saves.
2 armor saves. Yep. Okay. He is armor 3 on the Thorkite, +3 for cover. So damage 13 would put him to 10 and then to 7. So I need 7 and up. And I got a 17 and an 11.
So he's safe.
So he is hiding behind cover.
Alright, so now my Auxilia is going to save against the chain rifle. He has 1 armor save with +3 to his armor for cover. And the strength is 13, so I need to roll a 10 or more to beat it. I rolled a 10. That's amazing. Alright, so that's a stalemate. But now let's do the flame template.
Okay.
Alright, here we go with Josh rolling his flame armor. So first the Thorakite, or Thorakite, whatever you want to say. Strength is 14, and he has armor 6 because the direction of the template is still behind cover.
10. 16.
Oh, he's saved. Oh, alright. So now Ajax.
Ajax has armor 5.
Armor 5. And is he in base-to-base contact? He does not have... The official rules for cover is 30% of the model must be covered. So that's the question right now. And from this angle, it doesn't really... I don't know. What's your call, Josh? Is he in cover?
30%? Well, because Ajax is so freaking big, it looks like it's only going to cover his shins.
Yeah. So I don't think he's going to get cover on this one. So armor 5 though, so he needs to roll a 10 or more. He did. That is a 13. Armor rolls all around. Here we go, next order.
It's out there.
Alright, so that did not go as well as I hoped, but it's okay. We still have more orders, so here we go. Another order, and this is what I'm going to do. This guy, you know what? Actually, pause it for a second. Okay, so I was actually curious to know if my Oxbot could climb this obstacle, and so I looked up the rules. In climbing, it actually says that motorcycles and vehicles, which I assume the Oxbot is, cannot climb the obstacle. So there we go. Cannot climb. So anyways, if you guys know any better, I'm actually not sure because this guy has wheels. If you had feet, maybe I would be inclined to say that he could, but since he has wheels, I don't know what you guys think. Why don't you leave your comments on the liners, and that way we can figure this out later. But for now, what I'm going to do is I have plenty of movement, so I'm going to go around just like that. And this guy's going to sit still. That's my first short skill of my order. So your reaction will be to...
Okay. This guy is going to shoot at him again with the template. And now does Ajax get a reaction?
He does, yes. Okay. Because he could see this guy. He could see this guy when he moved.
Okay. Well, he's going to try and shoot again.
Okay, perfect. And this time he would have been... Well, let's see. You'll have to choose where you're going to shoot him, but he was in cover all the way up to there, and I don't know if you can see him at this point, but I'm sure he can actually.
Okay.
So, alright, so it's actually the same exact situation as last time. The flamers all go off, the templates go off, so yeah, so here we go. The combi rifle, 11s or less to hit. One hit, just one, but that's all you need. Just one hit.
Just one hit.
Why don't you roll your hit on Ajax right now?
Okay.
Definitely hits.
4.
Okay.
It's the robot.
Perfect. So now we're going to take armor saves.
Okay. Okay, so first hit here on the Thor type. Armor is 3 and cover.
Alright, we're back. The batteries died, but we're back. So he successfully rolled a 19, which well and above surpasses the strength 13 of the combi rifle. So now he's going to roll for the flame template weapon, which is damage 14. This time he gets no cover, but he still has armor 3, so he needs a 12 or more to survive. Which he does.
The 13.
13. Wow, this dark die is just so tough. Alright. Now Ajax. Yeah, so Ajax has armor 5.
And no cover.
No cover. So he needs
10, right?
10.
Damage 14. 10 or above.
Oh, there it is! A 2. Okay, so he takes 1 wound so far. Ajax has more than 1 wound, but this is a fire ammunition, which means that you keep on rolling your armor save until you die or make an armor save. Yeah, you keep burning.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, if you had ODD, it would be null void, but you don't.
Okay.
So, but just so you know, that goes away.
Okay.
Oh no, he goes down!
Now he has no incapacitation.
Does he have 2 wounds as well?
Mm-hmm. He has 2
Great.
wounds and then no.
Great, so what this means...
Go again, right?
Yes, he has to roll again, and this is why. No wound incapacitation means that this guy is so freaking tough that when he goes to 0 wounds, he's still up. But of course, if he takes 1 more wound, he's dead out of the water. So you need to take 1 more armor save.
Okay.
Here we go. And he does with a 17. He's just barely alive. That was. He's mad. We'll see if the Oxbot survives to do this again. Alright, so now it's my turn to take armor saves. Let's see if I can do this. The red is going to be the Auxilia, the orange is going to be the Oxbot. Now, both get covered, and the Oxbot has armor 0, but the Auxilia has armor 1, so he will have a +4 and a +3 to this one. And this will be against a 13 and a 13, so I need an 11 and a 10. Wow.
11 and a 12.
That's just so lucky. We've made a lot of armor saves in this game.
Yeah, we have.
Alright, so we survive for another order.
Okay. Okay.
Deja vu. Let's do this again. So you guys already know what we need to roll. We're not going to explain it anymore. We're just going to do it. Here we go. Okay, shooting Ajax at the Oxbot. Success. Shooting combi rifle at the Recitite. 1 critical and 2 successes. Wow, I think this order is the final one.
Yeah.
Alright, and flamers go off, so now we're going to do armor saves. So Thrakatite already has a wound on him, so he's out of the game.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's out of the game, yeah. So, but now we have Ajax with a flamer. So here we go. 11. Yes, he's fine. He's okay. So here's again, orange is Oxbot, red is Auxilia. Ooh, Oxbot survives, but Auxilia dies. And you know what that means? That means the Oxbot is null void. I cannot use him anymore. He is not independent. The Auxilia is the order generating model. So he's gone, which means that he's just gone too, because no one else can claim him. So there we go. It's finally over. There we go. All right. So this is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. This is my 8th order. Putting this guy right there. We're coming over here. Now this guy is going to.
And he was a sniper that shot down my Myrmidon at the beginning of the game.
He's not a sniper, but yeah, you can say that.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, you're fine. Okay, so what he wants to do is he wants to shoot at Phoenix. So let's see. If I'm over here, I think I can see him there. Can we see each other there? Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. He's actually going to come up over here and end up right there where he's behind cover. He's going to shoot. However, he can arrow whenever I'm not in cover, which is like from here to here. So if he can see him at any point, like right there probably, you can still fire him at right there.
Okay. And I am going to fire.
Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, so you'll measure to here. I'll finish my move right there and measure from right here.
Okay.
So yeah, my second short order would be to fire. So there we go. Alright, so when I'm right here, I'm not in cover, so he's going to get a +3 for distance and no minuses. When I'm right here, he's actually not in base-to-base contact with cover, so you can't claim cover.
Whoops.
So yeah, learning point in infinity. So he's at +3 range as well. So he's bliss skill 13, so he'll need 16s. He's bliss skill 15, so he'll need 18s. And normally he has ODD, but he has an MSV3, so it cancels out, so he can't claim that either. So it's going to be 4 shots at 18 bliss skill versus 1 shot at 16. And we're going to roll right here. Ooh, a critical, and then 3 hits, and an 18 which fails.
Critical for you.
Yep, 1 critical. So how many wounds does Phoenix have?
He has 2 and known incapacitation.
Oh wow. Okay, these guys are tough.
Okay.
3 armor saves. All 3 hit.
Oh yeah, 3 and 1 critical. Okay, so he's got 3. He needs 14, you said?
Yep.
So he's gonna take 2 wounds, and with the critical means he's dead.
He is dead.
And there goes Phoenix, who was my lieutenant.
Ooh, this is going to cause some trouble. Okay, so I have 1 more order, but I am not going to use it.
Okay. Alright. Sounds good. Okay, so I moved. Okay, I guess first we should say I lost my lieutenant, right? And what happens when you lose your lieutenant is you get 2 orders no matter how many guys you have. If you have 8, you still only get the 2. You can use those 2 to replace your lieutenant and promote someone else, and then your turn's over, or you can just keep moving with the 2 orders. Since I only have a Myrmidon and Ajax left, I'm just going to stick with the 2 orders for now and keep my turn. So first turn...
Oh, do you want to explain about religious and irregular troops?
Yes, religious and irregular troops give you an extra order even if you're 2, or even if you lose your lieutenant, you regularly have 2, and then you still get extra for...
Yeah, they actually keep their order, and they have to use it themselves, but not in this scenario. So, okay,
so
use
first order, Ajax moved up. Second order, he's going to move up into line of sight of the heavy machine gunner.
Here we go. Bam. And yeah, so in reaction, the heavy machine gunner will fire. And I don't believe I have anyone else that can see, but I'm going to check really quickly. Okay, so I had no one else that could react. So there we go. So the HMG Link Team leader is going to shoot back at Ajax. Now Ajax has the 2 combi rifles, dual wielding, so he gets a +1 to his burst, so 4 burst. We measured the distance, and it's 20 inches from center to center. So that's a -3 for the combi rifle, a +3 for the HMG. So after all is said and done, the bliss skill, this guy is 12 +3, -3 for cover, so 12s. And Ajax is 13, -3 for distance, -3 for cover, so 7s. So 4 dice for 7 and 2 dice for, what did I say? 12. Okay, you got 1 critical Another success, and I need a critical to beat his critical, and lo and behold, I did not critical, but I did hit twice. Doesn't matter, except this 8 will, the 9 and 8 will both nullify the 5. So all I do is take the critical and lie helpless on the ground. Nice job.
Thank you.
Alright, so my HMG Fusilier is dead. Same with my Auxilia, so I lost 2 orders, so those are gone. I still have 1 lieutenant order and 6 more orders because of 6 guys. So here we go. First order. I am going to be moving. Can you pass me the quick measure?
Yeah.
I'm going to be moving my Acula Guard forward because right now you can't see anyone really. So he's going to go 4 inches forward like so. Any reactions on your part?
Can I see him?
I doubt it, but go ahead.
No, I cannot.
Okay. So, and then this, and then he's actually going to sit still for the second short skill. Now I'm going to use my second order. I'll go ahead and put my marker over. And this is just, good practice so that you can keep track. Markers are great. Tokens from MicroArt Studio, Warsenal, Custom Meeple. You got options and they're super cool. I highly suggest all of them. I can't even decide which one I want. Anyways, so first short skill. He's going to turn the corner in base-to-base contact with this thing, and he is seeing Ajax, and Ajax is not in cover. So what is Ajax going to do?
Okay, Ajax is going to dodge.
Okay, and my second short skill will be to shoot. So we're going to measure some distances, calculate some things. We'll be right back. Okay. Alright, so we measured the distance is 22 inches. That's a +3 for the HMG. My blue skill is 15, so that's 18. He's not in cover, so that's just 18s. However, Ajax is very good. And he has a very high physical. He has physical of 16.
Big old tough guy.
So I'm going to roll my 4 dice against his 1. I need 18s, he needs 16s, and here we go. Oh, wow. You succeeded
12
with a 12, but I succeeded all over, but you negate the 9 and the 10. You still take the 14 and 16, so you need 2 armor saves. His armor is 5, the strength is 15, so you need 11s or more. And he did!
Oh, 17, he dodges. And that's 2 inches,
he doesn't
right?
dodge.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
So in a face-to-face, the skill that succeeds is the one that goes off. However, he did take a hit, so he needs to take a guts roll unless he doesn't have to. We're going to find out.
Okay. Alright, so Ajax has a skill called Natural Born Warrior, and that gives him courage. And what courage means is that I automatically succeed on my guts roll, but I can choose to fall back or not, like I failed it. And in this case, I want to choose to fall back because I don't like that guy shooting at me.
Yeah, no one likes an Acula Guard with HMG.
So he's going to move back half his movement, which is 2 inches. He's going to back up to here.
Okay, great. Okay, so that was that order. Okay, so here goes my third order. Bam. The Acula Guard presses home his attack. Let's see. Right now, he can't see him, so I am going to move over here though, and I'm going to see if I can't shoot that Myrmidon, and I do want to. And so he's going to come right there. He can see the Myrmidon. And he's going to anyway, sorry. So this is my first short skill.
Okay.
What is your reaction?
I am going to shoot back.
Okay, and I will shoot. So now we're going to do some measuring. Be right back.
Okay. So real quick, I'll face it towards me. I decided I didn't want to shoot, and I decided I want to dodge instead because I forgot the range modifiers. So the Myrmidon is now going to dodge with a physical of 13, which means I need to beat a 13, and Josh...
I have blue skill 15, +3 range, +3 bonus for the range, -3 for the cover. So wash of 15s. So 4 shots of 15, 1 13. Ooh, you succeeded.
3.
But I also succeeded, and 2 of these were less than yours though. So these are no void, but you take 2 armor saves.
You're hitting all your shots.
Okay, so the Myrmidon has armor 2 and he can cover, so he has armor 5 against its damage 15, so you need 11s to beat it.
Yes.
Here we go.
He needs 2 of them.
A 14 and a 10. So close, but he is done for.
Enough. Myrmidon goes down.
So Ajax is the only one left. Here we go, Ajax hunting. Alright, so here we go. Order number 4. Bam. So the Acula Guard, okay, so I totally forgot, I didn't forget, but I forgot that he had an MSV3, the Multi-Spectral Visor level 3, which means that smoke grenades, and smoke and 0V means nothing to him. So what these things are, they actually, we're counting these as smoke screens essentially. They're not cover, but they do provide cover in a sense, in the smoke sense. So I totally should have been just behind these things the whole time. But live and learn, whatever. Don't forget. So what he's going to do is his first short order. He's going to move 4 inches this way, so he's behind the screen now. And so Ajax could, I believe, I'm guessing that Ajax could see. Yeah, he could see him before he got there.
Okay.
So what is going to be your reaction before he gets there?
I'm going to dodge again.
Okay, great, because I'm going to shoot again. So here we go.
Hey.
The rolls of this are, you're not in cover, so I got 18s and you're 16s, and here we go. Okay, I beat you all 3 times, and I criticaled. He's dead. Game.
Okay.
All right.
Good game.
So yeah, let's shake on it, and then we'll do a redux.
Okay.
Hey guys, so the game went to turn 2. Your turn 2. Yeah. So I had 2 turns. Josh only had 1. Infinity goes that way sometimes, but yeah, we're gonna do a little redux. Talk about a little bit what we do different next time, or what we did well, MVP, all that good stuff. So I'll go ahead and start.
I'll start by saying this was definitely what I call a learning game. Basically meaning I got stomped. But it was good actually. I'm fairly new to Infinity, but I'm playing the Assault subsection for Aleph, and Josh was telling me kind of some pointers. And from what I've seen, they're a pretty aggressive army. They're pretty get in your face. First mistake I made was probably not taking the first turn. I thought, okay, well, I'll play kind of defensive, counter deploy, kind of put my guys against where I need them to be, and that is not the strong point of Aleph army. I should have gone straight forward, taking the first turn so I could get the shots off. The elite teams are tough, gives you an extra burst. Should have taken advantage of that instead of trying to do the reaction fire. I'd definitely say Ajax was my MVP. His known incapacitation rule is pretty awesome. It's like, don't care, shot me twice, a couple bullet holes, it's nothing for Ajax, just keep going. And he ended up taking another guy out, the heavy machine gun guy, which is pretty cool, going to like no wounds, where it should have been dead and still killing another soldier is always good storytelling.
Actually, very cinematic, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Special mention to your Thoracic that survived 4 orders of flamers and combi rifles.
Yeah,
man, that guy was
back and
tough.
forth with the chain gun and the flamer. That was funny.
Yeah, so I have more experience than Josh here playing Infinity. So and I played the Assault subsector many times in the past. So I've been beat by it many times. So I kind of knew what to expect. So it went pretty much how I planned. The middle portion of the board that just totally blocked line of sight, I loved that. I just run out my heavy flamer and then just started laying the templates. I was actually very surprised it lasted that long. I thought for sure it'd be like 1, maybe 2 shots, and then he'd be all dead. But no, man, that was quite the exchange.
Yeah.
And
Armor 3 is pretty awesome on the arcades.
Armor 3 plus cover.
Yeah.
Armor 6.
No ODD, but I mean they're like perfect for your Myrmidons are good for taking the shots from normal things, and then your Thorcats are actually pretty good at taking from the flamers and the chain guns.
It's a very good area denial too, because there's that 360 visor, so you can't sneak up on it. I mean, you can sneak up with the camouflage sneak attack, but you can't advance drop behind it, and you can't go flank it. You just can't. So it's actually, it was a good one.
If you wasn't take your shots at.
My MVP is definitely the Acula Guard. When is the Acula Guard not the MVP? Maybe when he gets killed first turn. But a multi-spectral visor level 3 that just ignores smoke, ODD, and all that good stuff, and an HMG, you know, so I kept back my Acula Guard, so I had the +3 bonus, but denied the combi rifles their bonuses, and it worked like a charm. Honestly, I couldn't have been happier. The only one I was worried about that worked out really well was Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
Phoenix has long range and high ballistic skill, so really, like, I knew I had to take him out in my active turn, because with the reactive turn, he'd have an extra burst. So you'd have 3 bursts in the link team, and I only have 1, which would drastically reduce my chances. So yeah, it actually, I think I was a little bit lucky on that one, because I actually forgot about him until the very last quarter. And yeah, so overall, I think it was a combination of luck, but also the Acula Guard definitely did what he was supposed to do, and that was see through your defenses and just hammer you with a big gun.
Yeah, and he did.
Yeah. So there you go. That was our Infinity Batrep. This, by the way, this was our second game for our escalation league, so that's why it was 150 points. It was an official ITS scenario. So yeah, so we ignored retreat rules, and we ignored advanced hacking rules. So there you go. That's why you probably didn't see any of that stuff. So thanks for watching, guys.
Cool. See ya.